The man behind one of the most iconic soundtracks in Hollywood history is gone. But his legacy? It's immortal. The mastermind who made the fuse burn in Mission, Impossible, and gave us chills in Dirty Harry has passed away at the age of 93. Hit that like button, subscribe for more Hollywood deep dives, and let us know your favorite Lalo Schifrin score in the comments below. Legendary composer Lalo Schifrin, the man who forever changed the sound of action and suspense in cinema, has died at the age of 93. Schifrin, best known for crafting the unforgettable theme for Mission, Impossible, passed away peacefully at his Los Angeles home on Thursday, June 26. His son Ryan confirmed the news, stating that Schifrin had been battling complications from pneumonia and was surrounded by family in his final moments. Born in Argentina in 1932, Lalo Schifrin was more than just a composer. He was a force of nature. A musical genius whose work transcended genre, time, and form. Over the course of his remarkable career, he picked up 4 Grammy Awards and was nominated for 6 Oscars. 5 of those Oscar nominations? All for Best Original Score, from the haunting dread of the Amityville Horror to the tension in Cool Hand Luke, the sweeping drama of The Fox, the historical weight of Voyage of the Damned, and even the unlikely sequel The Sting 2. But nothing in his catalog quite matched the raw electricity of his Mission, Impossible theme. That now iconic pulse-pounding tune wasn't just a hit, it was a revolution. Released in 1968, it snagged him 2 Grammy Awards and earned him 3 of his 4 Emmy nominations. It became synonymous with espionage, danger, and cool under pressure. The track was first introduced in the 1960s TV series, instantly etching itself into pop culture history. And when the Mission Impossible franchise was resurrected decades later with Tom Cruise in the lead, Schifrin's original theme was brought back, louder, bolder, and more unforgettable than ever. But here's the twist. Schifrin didn't even mean for that piece to be the theme. The producer called me and told me, "You're going to have to write something exciting, almost like a logo, something that will be a signature, and it's going to start with a fuse," Schifrin recalled. With no visual references, no script, and total creative freedom, Schifrin composed from instinct, from passion, from somewhere deep inside. And maybe that's exactly why it worked. Maybe that's why generations still hum it today. But Mission, Impossible was just one highlight in a career that spanned continents and decades. In 2018, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences gave Schifrin the ultimate industry nod, an honorary Oscar. Only the 3rd composer ever to receive the honor. The man chosen to present it? None other than Clint Eastwood, a frequent collaborator and friend. Eastwood knew Schifrin's power intimately. They worked together on several films, including Dirty Harry, where Schifrin's music added psychological tension that elevated Eastwood's gritty performance. At the event, actress Kathy Bates described Schifrin perfectly. Is what he creates jazz? Is it classical, contemporary, popular? The answer is yes. It is all of those things. Lalo is a true Renaissance man, a performer at the piano, a painter with notes, a conductor and composer who has scored some of the most memorable films of the past half-century. In 1990, he scored one of his biggest classical music successes. And it wasn't even for a film. Schifrin composed the finale performance for the World Cup in Italy. And this wasn't your average sports anthem. The performance featured the legendary trio of Placido Domingo, Luciano Pavarotti, and José Carreras, a moment that would go on to become one of the best-selling classical recordings in history. In the 80s and 90s, Schifrin's genius found new forms. He became the director of the Paris Philharmonic and the Glendale Symphony in California. In 1998, he launched his own music label, Aleph Records, a space to release orchestral and jazz music on his own terms. Even in his later years, Schifrin's creativity never slowed down. One of his final major compositions was a symphony titled Long Live Freedom, a love letter to his homeland of Argentina, created in collaboration with fellow Argentine composer Rod Scheitman. Rest in power, Lalo. The mission was more than accomplished. If Mission Impossible made your pulse race, if Dirty Harry gave you goosebumps, if you ever lost yourself in a moment because of music, drop a comment below with your favorite Lalo Schifrin moment. Hit that like button, subscribe for more Hollywood deep dives, and share this video to celebrate one of the greatest composers of all time. Because legends never really leave us. Their music keeps playing.